Yo guys, what up? Just here. Holy fuck, I win a lot. Good lord. Gonna go over some games here. I just went on a fat ranked win streak in Diamond. I ranked up to B something along the way. Uh, yeah, this game is actually I just played. Uh, it was my daily lobby match for the Rupees event, but it was a really good game. So we'll start with this one. So here I put the one puppet theater back, but I keep the two puppet lancers because I'm playing sword. I don't know what kind of sword. If they are an aggro deck, then having the puppet theater to coin out on my first turn is really good. And then I'm thinking my second turn, like obviously I wish it had more than one health. I wish it wasn't the puppet lancer, but it's too good generically to put back. And then the second copy is really good because I want to play it on turn 3 to play the enhanced puppet. So yeah, it's obviously you don't keep the two theaters there. And yeah, so get right to it. So I'm guessing aggro. He played the quick blader, so theater's really good here. Get a quick trade. Draw Orchis return, which is nice. It's just good to have in your hand. He goes Shinobi Squirrel, so like kind of like a true aggro deck. Just go Lancer, not the fighter because I might play that on turn 4. Buffs the squirrel. We draw the puppeteer, and yeah, this is the second Lancer that I really like on turn 3. As you guys can see why, it just clears whatever that they play on turn 3. Like literally anything in the game that can be played on turn 3. This is an interesting turn because I have some lines here. Obviously I can do a lot. I could just play a 5/5 swing face. I could go Yudi is the other one. So really I have 3 options. I go Yudi, draw a card, just get a body on board. I play the fighter, just get a 5/5. Or I can actually play Divine Thunder. And it seems kind of... Obviously, by the way, my opponent is playing super hard into Apollo. I just don't have the punish. Like, if I have Apollo here, if it literally feels like the game ends. But, yeah, I feel like I have to play Divine Thunder here. Just because I'm on his next turn, I'm worried he might just go... It seems like his deck is super beat down, and if he goes evolve, swing, gets another one swing, and is able to swing 5 face, I feel like that might just be too much. So I actually do end up just going Divine Thunder here, which felt kind of weird, but at the same time I kind of felt like I had to, just because I'm holding so many puppets to deal with stuff that comes in, like it doesn't have ambush, right? So again, Apollo here is crazy. I just don't have it. Yeah, what I have some outs here to deal with the board completely. I believe one of them was medical. Yeah, so I could have. What I needed to draw was either this puppeteer. I think medical grade assassin does it. Does it? So I go that, swing, swing. I have 2 puppets already. Swing. Yeah, medical grade assassin does it. Or Apollo does it. Yeah, I get a good clear here with the double Love Struck Puppeteer. Evolve this one, and then with my last mana, I will play the Enhanced Puppet. And I'm like, okay, he's going to 4 cards in hand. I feel like I have this honestly I was expecting. And I'm like, okay, shit. I'm thinking in my head, I need to draw Noah or Sylvia. I draw Sylvia. It was crazy. It's actually consideration here to heal, but I wanted to find more, just more bomb cards. And yeah, I feel like what I was holding just wasn't enough. I am just gonna go the normal evolve here, not the super, just because I felt like I could clear enough. I didn't feel like I was immediately gonna die, and I'm holding an Orchis. So if at any point I draw a second Orchis, then like I will just kill him. He plays actually kind of a cool card. This Trickster, draw the other two, get Storm. So he's like a super beat down deck. If I knew that, I might have actually healed instead, because I was not expecting this. But yeah, here I draw the Sylvie, but I feel like I really need to full clear. And I guess I could have Sylvied, super evolved, smacked. No, I did the no, I couldn't have because something comes here. So I actually felt like I needed to full clear. With the puppet as well. Before I was talking about I go Sylvie here, smack, puppet smack here, but he's left with one thing on board. And Orchis just lets me full clear here. I get the good trade. And then play the last puppet clear. So now I'm like, okay, wait, my spot's like I'm feeling good here. And then he goes, I'm like, okay, well shit. The thing is though, he can't kill my Olivia unless he super evolves. He ends up super evolving because he obviously understands the same thing. And I'm like, okay, well at least I have a crackback with Sylvie. Like, thank God, right? Card's crazy. And at this point, because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I didn't draw, I'm probably choosing heal 4 regardless if let's say I didn't draw Olivia, but especially because I drew Olivia, I'm 100% pressing heal 4 because I'll draw 2 eventually anyway. And then I'm also holding Yudi. And yeah, Sylvia is, I mean, just insane card quality. As soon as this turn happened, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I've won the game. Because the only thing that really can take me out here is another Amelia or Geno. And then this motherfucker comes down with the Stormtrooper. I'm like, this card is just crazy. Just the fact that it can just crack evolved and super evolved boards by itself without having to use a token is insane to me. But yeah, I'm like, oh my god. After this turn happened, I was like, we lost. I literally need Noah. Noah shows up. I'm like, okay, we're back. We need a way to out the Geno. It was either Noah or I needed medical grade assassin. Honestly, Orchis would have worked as well, but it wouldn't have felt great. My Lord would be gone. And now this is the board state. I knew he had that in his hand. He swings everything. And then he plays this. I'm at 1 HP. He's at 20. We get the... Okay, this is important. So... You might be thinking, why not Olivia here? You die if you play Olivia here because you can't full clear. Because you go smack, smack. You play Olivia. You're left with 5 mana. You play Puppeteer. And then you play Medical Grade Assassin. You don't have the last mana to play the Enhanced Puppet. So you have to skip Olivia this turn. But also, you should be safe anyway unless he draws Tentacle, because doing it this way you get to play the Quake Goliath. So you can't just play Olivia here. Granted, Olivia heals you, but you want to get the taunt up anyway for the for any storm draws. So how you whatever has Bane, like it doesn't matter. Not literally nothing changes. So he gets the samurai. Deal with the ward thing. Makes sense. I draw medical grade assassin. We go Olivia here. And then the other reason why you don't like I had 5 face and I have a ward thing up, but I go I trade the thing here. I couldn't think of very many situations where the 5 damage face matters because it doesn't change my clock at all. If you know what I'm saying, like I'm not gonna if I did 5 damage, he's not gonna end with 5 here anyway. So I think if I had more time to think about it, it might be better to swing the Noah, but I don't know what cards can buff. I'm really not entirely sure, but I just went with the more conservative, safer bet. I just traded the 1/1 and I figured it doesn't change my clock anyway. And he draws the Cloak Plater that we healed off Olivia for. So yeah, that game was kind of crazy. At one point we had 1 health and he had 20. And then we came back. So that was a good game. It was a fun game. We'll rip a couple more here. Let's see this one. This is on my journey to be. So here, it was Olivia and Medical Grade Assassin. Like I said before, I'm not keeping Medical Grade Assassin in my opening hand unless I know I can guarantee a puppet. Like if I had Puppet Theater here, I probably would have kept it. But maybe even not, because I'm always trying to UD on curve, because this card is just crazy. It's just a super relevant body, and I mean it draws your card. I end up just passing here. He coins out the thing. This is the storm guy, so I automatically think, okay, this is probably the face version. I opted for just going Yudi here. Like I said, I'm just super strong body on curve. And let me trade favorably here. He goes Bone Mancer. I'm gonna go double theater here, I'd imagine. Or yeah, there's actually no point in trading because it summons 2 skeletons. Bane 1. He evolves just to get the face damage in. And plays a skeleton. So I just snap the Apollo here. Which I don't. No, no, okay. Sorry, it's going so fast. I snap the Apollo because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go enhanced and then swing the things to take them out. Yeah, now I just go enhanced and then I have 2 puppets in my hand to take out the skeletons. And now, I mean, I've taken some damage, but I've regained control of the board, and I'm going into my Sylvia turn. So he's just doing some storm stuff here. Just like a super face deck. And now I imagine I just go Sylvia here, heal 4.
This land is both cradle and grave. I'll always look forward.
And then I evolve, which makes sense. Now I got a big body. The Divine Thunder is kind of interesting in a pure aggro deck, but maybe. I just go Noah here. At this point, I've regained health. We're tied. I have board. I'm not really worried about anything. I feel like my spot's like pretty good from here. As long as like with this deck, as long as you can stabilize against it, and you don't just get actual insta-killed, then you're good. Like you can see, this guy's like, he's basically out of gas. He didn't get there.
I lost my strength
And I just go Orchis,
and gained a heart. Let down your guard.
use my super evolve.
Together. I want to be heard. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. Let down your guard.
And I mean, there's just, what is he gonna do? He literally can't win out of this. Yeah. He just outs himself. So that's the Abyss something. Apparently this deck is good against Portal, but I am Puppet, so I eat this deck. Let's go I'm gonna skip this Portal Craft one because I didn't realize in my last video I only posted Portal Craft games. We might come back to that in the next video, but let's go some non-Portal decks here. Play against Haven.
Those ephemeral dreams.
What I need them to not nerf Orchis.
It's a game.
So usually Sylvie is a card. By the way, there's been a development. You keep Orchis in your opening hand if you have curve. If you have early curve, you just keep Orchis. In my last video, I was like, it doesn't make any sense to me conceptually, and it still doesn't. But you just like this deck can't win without seeing that card. So you just have to keep it. And if you in the next video, I can pull up the hypergeometric calculator, and the numbers just also make sense. But especially given the amount of 2-drops that I have, and if I have like it just makes sense. Sylvie is a card that I might have put back in the past as well, but just because it seemed so counterintuitive to keep these cards in my hand. But the impact is so high on curve, you just need to, especially when I'm holding, like, this is a perfect hand in my opinion. Maybe not against Haven specifically, but super good hand. Can't really and then I draw Orcus.
For you, dear, I would give anything.
And now I'm just hoping that my draws are just kind of like low curve things, which I mean they should be because of the sheer amount of 2-drops in my deck.
To the face. I'll be your mentor.
So here, just pretty simple UD turn, go into the swing face.
Take my life.
Here's the promise. This won't see you tomorrow.
He's playing obviously control, so clearing the board. We're expecting a battle here. It's nice because like this deck also goes late against these control decks, and the games can get super grindy. A pretty cool card. He pops a card, gets a clear here. I'd imagine we go, yeah, just Puppet Shield here. Not really, kind of an unfortunate turn 5. We were hoping to get like another 2-drop here. But yeah, just Puppet Shield, keep the clear. Obviously we can't take 7 damage to the face, that just seems crazy. And then at the same time, I think I'm trying to hold Divine Thunder for just a bigger target.
Can we talk after the battle?
So yeah, I just go Sylvie here. I'd imagine I also evolve just to deal with the barrier.
Why seek to fall from paradise? Tell me why. For the business.
And it seems kind of like, obviously that's not a super threatening board, but it leaves me with the high ground, forces out an answer that usually comes through an evolve point. And me evolving here leaves us neutral, and I have the board advantage. So I think it's completely worth evolving there.
My weapons bestow fair judgment.
This card, I had to read it. I didn't even know what it did. It seemed kind of crazy.
The thunder of Zeus descends.
And like, yeah, he couldn't answer it unless he uh, evolved and then just crash, which he doesn't really want to do, or use an evolve point. So here I just go with the Orchis because I need to
Let's do this together.
answer this board, and I don't have
Let down your
honestly here I could have went. I thought the reason I didn't like yeah, no, I would have to go. So I have another clear here, which is just going the I could just go Puppet Shield, Enhance Puppet. That's enough there already. Then I could play the 5/5. But I think I wanted to keep this Enhance Puppet for Orchis. Yeah, I had some different clears, but this one just put a body on board and demanded an answer, right? Like Orchis is just Orchis. So I'm expecting the Unholy Vessel, the one of them.
Let us pray.
To the victor goes the spoil.
Excuse me.
I'm pretty sure I did not do the. I messed up. Because if I go Puppet Theater here, I'm pretty sure it's gone. Well, the countdown's at the start of your turn. Yeah, no, but it would be gone. It would be gone. So I should have played the Puppet Theater there. But in my mind, I thought it was going to be still on the board for my Liam turn.
Without suffering, there is no
Behold divinity.
Thou art
This card is just crazy.
Just wasn't
It wasn't
enough.
my fault.
Keeps clearing. Makes sense. I go Puppet Shield here, get crazy value out of this.
Dies.
Yeah, okay, now I just play the Puppet Theater anyway, so I'm a fucking idiot. Because now it will take up a spot on the board.
That's a perfect painkiller.
I leave the rest to you.
My guess is I did that because I just was scared,
Fly forth into an
or I felt like I was floating too much mana.
Feeling better now? I lost.
Decent use of the Thunder here.
Without suffering, there is no glory. Fly forth into an
Goes his own
endless
Olivia.
sky. Repent.
Gets a lot of damage in here.
Even fate shall fall to this blade. This is not the end.
Thank God I'm holding Orchis.
My strengths and gained a heart. Let down your guard. It's okay to feel sad. I want to be heard. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. Let down your guard. Hope never
Super clutch
dies.
cleanup here.
This is not the end.
Let down your guard.
So now you kind of can expect another Vessel. Crazy card. Goes for Ruby.
Curse, I hear.
At this point, I'm kind of worried because I feel like after I have one more push here, and I feel like he might be able to get through it. Like if he starts healing crazy,
There is no glory.
That's a perfect painkiller.
like he's already he's at 14 now. What's up the ward character? But he,
My strengths and gained a heart.
yeah, I mean Orchis actually just
Let down your
comes in
guard.
super clutch here with the
Feeling better now?
Bane, Storm Bane.
I must overcome.
That was a triple Orchis game diff. I think I had some other outs though, like if I had does medical grade assassin do it? No. Noah could have did it. Maybe. No, because it's 2 on the first one. I think I had an enhanced puppet in my hand. Either way. I mean, Orchis is crazy. It's, hopefully she doesn't get nerfed for Portalcraft artifact sins. But yeah, I'm okay if they nerf her and in a way that still makes her broken in Puppet. Because the deck is not playable without her. You can't win. So if they do something like, I don't know, maybe if you've summoned X amount of puppets this game, or like if you give the puppets I don't know, they change it to something like give them +2 or something, like maybe don't summon them, but give all the puppets +2 attack. So you can go, so that you can play the 0 mana ones, like, and you, like I want the damage to stay the same, but I don't want Portal artifact just to be able to play Orchis at 3 copies because she's broken. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of annoying. It's like they're playing my boss monster, just cause they're not actually doing any of the puppet stuff outside of like maybe a couple copies of these cards. Yeah, those are the games. We're gonna watch some more later. This is the deck. If you guys didn't see it, if you want a more like a more in-depth explanation, it's in the last video. But yeah, thanks for watching.